Real-life applications of coordinate geometry.
Hello and my warm welcomes to all of you. In today's episode, we'll be discussing about real-life applications of coordinate geometry. But before that, let's get a quick glance of coordinate geometry so that the video is even more interesting as everyone can understand it. So basically, in classical mathematics, analytical geometry, also known as coordinate geometry or Cartesian geometry, is a study of geometry using coordinate system. René Descartes invented Cartesian coordinates in 17th century, which revolutionized mathematics by linking Euclidean geometry and algebra. Now, let us begin the video. There are various real-life applications which runs with analytical geometry as principle. 1. Global positioning system. Have you ever wondered how GPS in your mobile phone works? And how is that after all linked to coordinate geometry? Let's find solution to this question in today's video. GPS is basically a satellite-based navigation system. There are about 24 satellites with a distance of 20,200 kilometers from the Earth rotating at a constant speed in their respective orbits. Each orbit is about 60 degrees even more tilted from one another. There are about 4 satellites present in each orbit. Each satellite had 2 atomic clocks synchronized by the master control station, and they are accurate up to nanoseconds. Since the speed of light is known, the satellite sends signals from the satellite station and is received by the receiver in Earth. And using speed distance time relation formula, the distance is calculated. Now let me explain you how it works. Imagine a circle. Now the center of the circle could be taken as the satellite. Now we have received a distance by the satellite. Now this could be taken as radius and you are present somewhere in circumference calculated by the satellite. Now you can take the data and input given from another satellite and draw another circle. Now both of these circles coincide at 2 points. Now using the input from a third satellite, you can draw a third circle and these 3 circles coordinate a single point, and this is your location. And this is in 2D. Now imagine all these circles as spheres, and all these spheres meet at the same point where you are standing in Earth. And do not forget to apply the general and special theory of relativity here. The Earth runs about 45 milliseconds slower. On the other hand, when launched, the satellite is 7 milliseconds faster. As a result, there is a lag of about 38 milliseconds. So this has to be calculated and reduced to produce exact results. And that is how a satellite works. Also, you might have observed some of the features in your Google Maps, such as finding the shortest distance within 2 areas, which is using the distance formula as you have studied. Also, the second formula could be used in complicated real-life applications. 2. 3D and 2D model. Have you ever used the apps such as Blender or any other apps used for animation, gaming, and many other areas for creating an object? You might have noticed all of these apps use a local tab called Position tab, which marks the position of each object. This is present in almost all .NET framework to find where the mouse is clicked. And this uses the coordinate geometry. Also, they are used in the line/curve tool. This is used all over you. Have you ever seen the film Toy Story? They used Cartesian system to create those objects. Also, they're used in gaming industry. You might have played some awesome games, and all these games use Cartesian. But how? They are used to mark the location or position of the object. After all, if you realize, Cartesian plate, that is coordinate geometry, is present all over you. For example, you don't need to understand all these complicated sums. Take a real life example. Someone comes and asks you, which is my desk? And you can just simply use Cartesian plate or coordinate geometry and answer them. 4th row, 3rd column. This is a very simple idea to mark him the exact location of his desk. So, concluding, maths is fun and maths is none the less than magic. I hope you have got an interesting overview of coordinate system and its real life applications. Thank you. Hari Om.